Hey there.
Hello. Welcome to the very first Coffee with Kit.
Cheers.
Can we say iced coffee with Kit? Because we are iced coffee junkies.
Yes, we are. And
Cheers.
It's not quite fall.
You gotta drink after
Okay,
you
cheers. It's not quite fall here in Florida.
Not quite.
So we're still enjoying, but we're supposed to get a cold front this weekend anyways. We're still enjoying iced coffee.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it's full on summer right here.
Hot and humid.
It's very hot. Very hot.
Well, we are excited to share with you guys our very first Coffee with Kit. And our plan today is to talk all about the last quarter of the year. Because we have got a lot coming up.
A lot of holidays, a lot of fun,
A lot of events.
festivities, a lot of things we're going to be celebrating these next few months. We're really excited about them.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
But it's going to be a lot of work and a lot of planning and a lot of jolting and taking ourselves off our normal
schedules.
Yeah.
A little bit of detours.
So this is a conversation that we love to have towards the end of the year. This idea that we get really busy and we start to lose motivation and get derailed a little bit, and we've got to do all we can to make sure that that's not the case.
It's important to get excited about all these upcoming things and enjoy and savor these moments.
And savor the season.
Savor the season, yes, absolutely. But we want to also remind ourselves that this is still a great time for us to achieve all those goals that we set for ourselves at the beginning of the year. It's not a moment for us to, slack off and say, oh, we'll get that next year. We'll get that when the first of the year comes around. There's still a lot of time for us to completely crush those goals that we set for ourselves.
And it's also a time, I think, that we all get a little bit distracted from the good habits that we've been developing. So it's a really good time to focus in on your good habits and make sure that the things that are going on and the things that are keeping you extra busy during the holidays, and we're certainly not immune to that, right? We get busy. All of us get so busy. Making sure that you're holding on to those good habits is super important as well. So we have just published a course on our website called Finish Strong. So if you need a little bit of an extra oomph, a little bit of an extra push this last quarter, we definitely recommend. It's $5 on our site, and it's a fun little dip into tons of tips, tricks, and just an overview of how to stay strong in that last quarter of the year.
Yeah, we really like to focus not only on the things we can do in our personal lives, getting ready for the holidays, getting ready for maybe if you're hosting some of those festivities at your house, how to kind of, you're hosting Thanksgiving, making sure that you're keeping on track, keeping yourself organized for those things. But we also dive into the professional side as well, making sure that you're being productive and getting things done at the end of the year for your professional life as well, so you can start the year nice and fresh and on this kind of good wavelength of being productive. So a little bit of both of those sides are included in the course.
It's a great conversation. It's a great little course, and it's it's something we all got to think about. It's so easy to just be like, woo, 2019's right around the corner. Let's focus only on the new year. But 2018 is still here, and so we've got to finish it strong and really go out with a bang.
So along with that course that we've created, Jess, Liz, and we've created, we've also tailored a little product or tool that kind of partners along with the course to help you stay on track, keep your notes, keep all the things organized in one spot.
Keep it all together.
Keep it all together. There's a theme.
So funny.
We have created a little holiday notebook. I don't know if you can see with the lighting. It says "'Tis the Season," and it is just too stinking cute. There's a lot of really great tools. Should we dive into it a little bit? Let's talk about what's included.
So savoring the season, we just talked about that. There's a meal planner that includes a grocery list, and then what your main dishes are, your side dishes, and all of those things. Because especially when you're hosting, or if a family member is hosting, everybody takes part in the feast, right? Somebody does this dish, another person does that dish, and it's nice to have it organized. So there's a full planner. There's 2 of them. So 2 for the full season.
And in the course, I talk a little bit about a little that I had during my very first hosting, as an adult, my very first feast. So this is something that I will definitely be using when I'm hosting my events or my feasts. So I don't have that little slip up again, but you'll hear about that in the course. I dive into that a little bit.
Bird's the word.
So yes, two savor the season spreads to plan out those feasts. And then of course, if you know anything about us, we are so big into gratitude. Gratitude journaling, focusing on what you're grateful for, it just is a complete game changer for us and for you. Anybody that's putting that a primary focus in your life, it can be a complete game changer. So in this notebook, we offer a little bit more, that lighting's kind of bad, but a little bit more space to do some really in-depth gratitude journaling during the holiday season.
And that's an important thing to be doing during the holidays. You know, that's what the holidays are all about, being thankful and grateful, being with your family and friends. And a lot of that gets swept away with the busyness and all the holiday shopping and all of the hectic stuff that happens. So it's a really good thing to do right as you're getting into the end of the year.
Realign on what's important during the holiday season for sure. Next one?
Yes, I want to just start by saying that we give the creative credit to this spread.
One of our very own kit girls.
One of our very own kit girls, Heather Pig from the Sassy Mal. She has a Kit Life planner, and in the back of her planner last year,
she's done it 2 years in a row now, I think.
It's beautiful what she does on these Bujo pages. She does a reflection on the current year, and then an anticipation list, perhaps, or a vision board for the upcoming year.
Show it.
Yeah, and so we've developed that into our holiday book because we just think that is genius. Yes. It's such a nice thing to do.
So on this side of the page, you can see 2018, where it gives you some space to list out, kind of reflect on the year, think about the things that were exciting, that maybe you accomplished, something that you're really grateful for that happened throughout the year, because, you know, a lot earlier in the year, some really amazing things could have happened. So it's important for us to take a moment, sit down, think about all those things, get them down on paper, think about what we've been grateful for the year. And then also on the other side, as you can see, 2019, list out maybe some goals, some big goals that you want to achieve on the year to come, or
things that you're looking forward to.
Maybe a vacation you have planned, things that you're looking forward to. So that just gives you some space to kind of pause and think about those things.
You know, we always say this, but when you plan a trip ahead of time, or plan an adventure or a vacation or a family gathering, when you plan it and enjoy the anticipation and the looking forward to it, there's almost as much enjoyment in that process as there is actually getting to experience that trip or vacation or gathering. So it's always nice to look.
We like to book ours quite a few months in advance, just so we can, you know, really savor all those little moments leading up to it. For sure.
My favorite part.
All right, and then speaking of little holidays, we have a holiday gift list here. I think it's, how many spreads does it list? Two spreads to list out. Yeah, 2 spreads to list out.
So
all
4
of
pages.
The people, 4 pages. All the people that all of the loved ones, all of the friends, all the kiddos that you want to list out on your gift giving list. So it gives you a spot there for the recipient, the gift idea, how much you want to budget out for them, and how much you actually spent there.
Actually spent.
Hopefully it's fairly close to that budget line item.
All right, we also have holiday addresses. We know, at the last minute, right before you start shipping all of your gifts and holiday cards, you're kind of scrambling, like looking for addresses, texting your friends. This is a place to kind of prepare ahead of time so that when you're ready to ship, you have it all listed out. So you've got a holiday address spread, and it has, of course, the family's name, address, city, state, zip, and then whether or not you actually sent a card.
Check it off, make sure it got in the mail.
So there are 3 spreads of that, so plenty of space to keep engaged with your friends and family during the holidays.
For sure. Second to last is a holiday budget. We know that around the holiday season, there's a lot of extra spending, a lot of extra things that come up. So to keep yourself on track, we've given you a holiday budget, 2 spreads for 2 months there. To kind of really crack down and take a look at the holiday spending that you're doing for those couple of months. Oh, excuse me, 3 pages. 3 pages there for holiday budgeting. And last but certainly not least
is an important one. Habit tracking. Just like we were talking about before with this concept of finishing the year strong, habits our good habits are the first things that go when we get busy. So we stop getting our walks in. We stop our workouts. We stop those things that are important to us and our growth and our development. And so this is just a way to keep us engaged as the holidays.
Keep us reminded what our habits, what we want our good habits to be. Get them down on paper and take a look at them and make sure you're tracking them, getting them done every single day.
So the notebook is also for sale on our website if you guys are interested in that. We'd love to hear from you. What are some of the things that you guys are doing as the holidays approach to keep it all together, to make yourself feel in control, if we can at all do that during the last of the year. So let us know what tricks you have up your sleeve. We'd love to hear from you. And we hope you enjoyed this very first Coffee with Kit.
Thanks, ladies.
We'll
Have
see
a
you
good
next time.
Cheers out.
Oh, yes.
Cheers out.
A little bit more coffee.
Cheers. Cheers.